Tommy, what's up?
Tommy, what's up?
Okay. So who's gonna manage the Facebook?
I'll just pass that thing around like a cheap poker.
I'm only like 32%. Oh well,
I have no percent. So.
that's okay. I'll put it down. Just a second. So anyway. 0 viewers!
We don't. It's fine because we didn't even put a link out for people.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I just put help.
Watch now. Do the Facebook Live thing. Go viewers up. When we did the trail, we at one point had like 300.
The trail?
When I was out at the trail doing the Facebook Live thing, we had like 300 viewers at one point.
What trail?
We were shooting a music video out on that trail by your house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Corey. Tommy
now I can't get
used
it on
to
my
work
phone.
on the docks,
Now I can't get the live thing to work on my phone.
but the union went on strike.
What is he gonna do?
He is down on his luck. It's tough.
Where the fuck did it go?
So tough.
Can you do it from the page?
You can. I've done it before. I just can't do it now for some reason.
Gina,
I a person.
Gina works the diner all day.
Yeah, I just
think
did,
that
I
says
just
Brandon
updated it,
Park.
and I
Never
still
mind.
can't do it.
You do it from your phone? Are you on Wi-Fi? Okay. Okay. Well, we're doing it from your
We
phone.
don't need to know what's going on.
I like how we all just look like we're like glued to our respective
like-
pieces of furniture. Pretty good.
Corey's not even in frame here.
He's not just got a question.
Who's the long-haired dickhead? Oh, Kushal, I hate you so much that
At least he's watching.
we were talking about you in the car last night on how much I hate you. Don't you remember? We're heading back from the airport, and I was like, yeah, Kushal, that asshole.
Ask it. God, I can't.
There is not enough
Word.
rope in this world.
Jesus.
So it's,
I didn't know you
I
stood
just
up.
stood. I have to go
Corey's
pee.
junk.
I'm not prepared for this.
There's Corey's package.
Corey, do you want one? Corey, do you want Moscow?
Yeah, I need one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, you got yours to work.
Now we're just going
How
to
many
start to
viewers do you
drink.
have?
Greg, do you want one? Have you ever had one?
No.
Okay,
We're
I'll
doing
make
a
yours
social media study
light.
now.
But they're very good.
They're very good.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's the other thing?
I'm going to
that's in
drink. I'm drinking.
It's only
I never drink.
vodka,
It's cool, Kushal, I hate you too. Yay, Danielle.
Maybe even people show up. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can
Everybody's here, so ask your question away. Actual question for Riley. That is a statement and not a question, Kushal. You're horrible at this. Horrible.
20, you have 26 viewers. How many viewers do you have on here?
11.
Sick.
Congrats, bro.
Hey.
I'm just giving you. You know me. I'm a dick.
I do.
I'm a dick. I'm sorry.
He's a professional dick.
So are you, Riley. Be a dick too.
Any plans of coming to Philly in the next year?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
We love Philly.
That's a screen and a screen. That's some screenception right there, Brandon.
We're doing multiple things because we're dumb.
Because we like writing papers with 2 word processors or something.
This isn't even the fun part.
When we get our shit together and everybody's here, then this will go better.
Somebody knows the science to why.
Good thing we have nothing to do tonight. Don't ever stop doing what you're doing. Being unorganized.
Yep.
I need to drink more water.
You do. Was your piss like as old as the emblem on my hat?
It was like Sunny D, man. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, I need to drink some water.
Ooh. I think that also means you have a lot of salt in your diet. You should eat less salt and drink
Well, I
more
mean,
water.
the dark pea thing is usually a rare thing. Today was just a day because it's been a not water drinking day.
Hey, Corey,
Wind.
on a scale from 1 to 10, how hard is it to control yourself around Corey's package?
Wait,
No, that's not for Corey. I think that's for all of us.
I know, but
About
I
Corey.
saw Corey's name, so I just went straight to it.
Oh, it's 11 for sure.
Oh, I have questions. Say my name, bitches. Mitchell Johnson.
His name is Mitchell Johnson. Mitchell!
Oh, I canceled.
Oh.
Signal.
Do you want to do it for my phone?
Let me see.
Oh, it's on the Wi-Fi.
Is it true there's a Son of a Rayo song about Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, that is true.
Is that Clouded Pains?
It is Clouded Pains. Get it? Cloud? Yeah, I know, I'm awful.
Brandon Albert.
Can you tell us about the guitar tones on the new record? Absolutely. It was a PRS.
Yeah, how did they
R2.
What?
Yeah.
Archon. PRS Archon mixed with a 6505. And it sounds badass. And then all the leads were the Archon as well. And it sounds, the guitar tone on this album is a little bit dirtier than all the ones in the past. It's a little bit more out of control. It's cool. It's like heavier. So. Where is everyone? Everybody's here. They're
just all standing in the kitchen.
They're just being. Well, Mike is making us all alcohol drinks.
Ginger mules.
Ginger mule.
Moscow mules. Ginger beer.
Greg, I need your advice starting classical guitar. I'm here for you.
Oh.
Is the tone as dirty as Corey?
Oh yeah. It's filthy. It's filthy and nasty, and smells like feet.
Danielle, I saw Corey's penis in Kansas City. It fell out of his pants.
Did it really?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the time you saw my? Oh,
Yep.
who else saw my wiener?
It was just me
That's really funny because my wiener was like hanging out of my dress
in Kansas City. Yeah,
When
Kansas
we
City,
played
the
there
junk
at
just
the
seems
Spice
to fall
Girls.
out.
Yeah, something about penises in Kansas City. I don't know. I don't know.
He's a very lucky man.
I don't.
Okay, you have a question about songwriting. How do you go from having a collection of riffs you're happy with to smoothly arranging the song structure that isn't just those riffs glued together?
Who's everyone's
if you
least
track it,
favorite
that
member
helps.
of Allegiant? My least favorite member of
Greg wants to
Allegiant
seriously
is
answer it.
Brandon. I don't like him.
That's a horrible question.
Go Moscow Mule. Go Moscow Mule.
go.
But yeah, if you record them, it's way easy because then you can tell what's what. Or you put it in Guitar Pro, then sometimes you can kind of go, I need to get from point A to point B, and you can write the transitional material. It's really hard to do answer in the verbal form. Australian tour, is that even financially possible?
Ooh.
If someone takes us,
We can barely get through America.
Yeah, if someone flies us there.
Yeah.
then yeah, totally feasible.
we had this lovely conversation about a certain band that lives with their parents, and
Yeah, they can just do whatever they want.
they don't have to pay rent or bills. Anyway, I'm gonna. Look how.
I had a drone fly over me and Michael played. That wasn't good.
That was Brandon.
I see a UFO every time I
We're
pitch.
being very dumb, but yes, it is. But it has to be like perfect, or it's not.
That's ours, almost.
Yeah.
I fucked up again. El Kushel, a big surprise. And Brandon, don't use multiple brands of cymbals on your kit. And does that affect recording at all? Brandon, does it affect?
Your recording.
Recording
that you use multiple
multiple-
brands of cymbals.
He's much more right.
Pretty much. I don't have a lot of money, and I have to buy my cymbals, so I just buy whatever I want.
Whatever's on sale.
Yeah, pretty much, or whatever I find at pawn shops.
Scratch and dent.
So that's.
If it's the right size.
We're so
I'll hit it.
pathetic. We're like the worst band ever.
But yeah, I prefer Sabian overall.
Oh, see, I learned something. Look at that.
If I was stuck listening to one band's discography for the rest of my life, what band would it be? Pink Floyd.
The Page Flores band.
Michael says Cynic.
All 2 records.
Oh, they have
They
three.
have three. And if you count the EP.
All 3 records.
What about you, Corey? One band, the rest of your life. What is it?
I would say OPEF just because of the diversity.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because there's so many different things that you can
listen to
No,
their
speak
discography.
into the camera.
Oh, well, I'm busy helping.
Opeth.
Is
Just say
Opeth. There you go. I
Thanks.
was yelling. Sit in a chair. Sit in a chair.
Well, I have to do the,
I know, I'm just kidding.
the physicalness of this whole process.
I'm just kidding.
Paige, shut up. I can't answer your questions.
I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know, but maybe it's right.
Who's cooler, Kushal or me? Danielle, that's not even a real question. It's obviously you. But Kushal, he has amazing taste in pants.
Here, Greg, here's this.
Oh,
I
God.
think this one that's wrong.
Look at that fancy cup.
So I don't drink.
So this is gonna get really good really fast.
You got a hole in your pants, like right in your crotch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at his hole. Look at.
I just looked over and there it was.
Yeah. Why is our microphone muted? Is that what's happening right there? No, that's not it. Okay, never mind.
No, it must be.
I'm being confused by icons.
22 hours to Vancouver. How's the van? Since we're flying there.
We are flying there.
We put wings
Thank
on the band. It'll do great.
God.
Oh, we have
I love this.
Oh,
This
we
is
have
great.
questions.
You ever gonna cover a song?
Are we ever gonna
Maybe.
cover a song? Yeah.
We played Deicide live once.
We.
I don't know that one.
Can we cuddle? Yes. I don't even care who you are. Just yes. Yes. We can cuddle sometime. We can cuddle like the night is long.
Look at this. The best cymbals couldn't make Brandon a good drummer.
Yeah, that's probably true.
If it gets more vodka, you know where it is.
Drunk Greg equals the best Greg. Oh, see, you're one of the few people that have seen me in that state.
Well, cheers, guys. There you go.
Cheers, Corey!
He doesn't have one yet.
Well, you know.
He's getting one.
Howdy do.
So apparently the Copper Cup student somewhere.
Am I late?
Yeah.
Late to the party.
Late.
Oh,
Get your shit away.
Oh, God, these are so good.
Yeah.
These are very good.
this is okay.
Wow.
No, I'm not. Just kidding.
Why don't you just.
It's really good.
You're like a wet
I'm just-
blanket that's
yeah.
wet with piss. Yeah.
No, it's expired apple juice.
Hold back over there.
What'd you do?
It lost it again. Oh, that's good.
This is,
That was two pretty long ones.
we're going to be like super dumb and irritating tonight. Speaking of dirty tones, how do you guys make Tech Death record with a clean and not muddy sound that doesn't sound sterile and lifeless?
That is Dave's job.
Be very careful on your note choices. That might be good.
No chess. Yeah, I'm not a guitar player. I don't even know why I'm
Yeah.
talking.
If you're playing your 8 string, don't play the 8 string. We barely play the 8 string. Sometimes. What?
No, we're not talking about something completely different.
We're talking
What do you
about
think
how,
we're
like, how you
talking
feel like zits forming underneath your skin before you can see them. It's just like, oh, great.
You just know.
You
So there's
should
gonna be one right there.
You guys should get in
One
this.
right there.
Stand behind the couch.
Oh, it's like a little family photo. I'll just stand here.
Please do.
I'm gonna frame this a little bit.
Who invited you to this band?
I don't know. I think it was Craig.
I'm responsible for all the bad choices.
Mistake.
What?
You can just call me Riley Mistake.
What are the priorities for a band starting out?
Practice. Write good songs. I don't know.
All these sound good.
There's a music path and a business path.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to have both paths.
And you need to have people in your band who can do both, because
And you need to be able to work with those people.
it is the music industry.
like we all hate each other, but We're all cool with each other. I mean, we don't really hate each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we only hate each other on occasion.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay.
What, your phone?
Yeah, the live video.
Michael, the last time
What?
Michael, the last time we spoke, you were dying of tour AIDS. How has your life changed since? How has living with your tour AIDS impacted your music? How do you afford the medication?
Who was that?
Daniel.
Oh, then. What? I wasn't sick in Kansas City, was I?
I'm sure she's just lying and making up stories.
Well, tour AIDS is not fun. Because it never goes away until you're home.
Yeah.
Because it does this nifty thing where you get sick first, and then right as your body like gets better and builds its antibodies, it's gone around. No, I don't need to be this close.
No, but
don't need to be.
I just want to. I want to.
Okay. Yeah.
It's filling the coffee.
Yeah, it goes around to each member until it circles back to you as a new disease, and then you get sick again.
You're like the host. You're like the spreader.
He's always patient zero.
Patient 0.
Tour AIDS is not fun. Oh, shit.
It's okay if Greg is lifeless, though. Damn it, Kushal. Kushal, answer me this question. How did our mutual hatred start? I don't even remember. I just remember going about my business one day, and then you just started talking crap to me, and it's never stopped. So answer that. I'm not taking another question until you answer it. Although I am going to say hi to Joe. Joe, I love you. You should be here with us, dude. What are you doing back home? Come hang out. We're in Wyoming.
Oh God.
Oh,
What are you guys doing?
We're learning how to use
Technology?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's a.
Are we live streaming from multiple places?
Yeah.
This is like live streamception.
Your mom says wave at me and I will leave.
Hi, Mom.
But she might be on.
Yay, Mia! Great. I heard you
Oh,
were
So what was
serenading
this?
while you were urinating while drunk and playing Bach on your 30th birthday. Any chance of urination? I feel the rumble.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go take care of Facebook over there.
Okay.
But
Wow.
no, go back and forth.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna.
It'll be like Camp A and Camp B.
There you go.
We could play capture the flag. I could just like
We need
steal his
walkie-talkies.
cell phone.
I don't want the walkie-talkies. That would have
Oh.
been cool. Running around the airport.
We have walkie-talkies for tour that we use really irresponsibly.
B Park.
I would say super solid. Like, that's the main thing. Just be super solid.
What's the question?
What do you recommend a performing guitar player looks for when auditioning drummers?
Someone who can play the parts and
Keep a beat.
yeah, stay relatively the same tempo. That would be the biggest thing.
I think I found a new favorite. This is
This
really good.
It is really good. Yeah, Moscow mules are good things.
So what is this? It's ginger beer, vodka, and
Lime
lime.
on ice in a copper
This
cup
tastes
because
so
apparently that matters. That's
It's
like
good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's great.
It's amazing. Wow, I love Moscow.
Michael, you should be a bartender.
I don't want to.
Oh man, I can imagine doing one of these like in a few months when certain things have died down.
Yeah.
And they're going to be really funny.
How long before you become a Lady Gaga jazz fusion cover band? Lady Gaga cover band, yes. Jazz fusion, no.
Greg is shocked. Yeah, strangely enough, our next album is a concept album all about Lady Gaga's influence on jazz fusion. So, you know, it's just going to be like 60 minutes of silence.
Oh, here, Kushal's answered my fucking question. I'm feeling something because I'm not watching my language.
Oh.
We were trying to trick Adam for product to hate into thinking that we hate each other. I found that hating you came remarkably easy for me. I guess you could say the product of that little joke was hate. I think you might actually still think we do actually hate each other. I inserted words.
You did. Words that weren't there.
But it kept its meaning.
Kusha, you do hate me.
End of speech. I'm having a good night. Joe. If everybody's wondering, Joe is our buddy that does all the orchestra stuff. He takes the bullshit that comes from myself and Michael, but mostly me, and makes it good.
He accidentally pressed send before he could say a proper hi to people. How are you all doing? Good times? Yes, very good times. We've
Good.
been rehearsing all day, and it sounds good.
We drove 2 hours to rehearse. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Yeah, good times. Okay. And answering for Kushal, you're pretty much the easiest person to hate in the world, so it's understandable. I am gonna go pee.
Get out of here, Greg.
I'm gonna pee out my feelings.
Go home, you're drunk. Get out of the cockpit.
I'm gonna go pee. Cry out of my penis.
Cry out of my penis.
Hey,
Someone
Greg.
in the bathroom.
Hey, Greg, real quick, who's your favorite thrash metal band? Because you always wear Overkill shirts. Is it Overkill? Oh, he's wearing a Deicide shirt right now.
I have an Overkill tattoo.
He does have an Overkill tattoo. So, yes, Overkill is Greg's favorite thrash band.
But I do. I mean, Megadeth's like my favorite band, but I think they've transcended thrash.
Oh.
Good answer. Michael's mad. What did you do?
He just keeps getting shot to the sink.
What?
Oh.
Wait, that Moscow Mule. It's good. Good stuff, though. I like it. Who?
Oh, you can see me.
He's cutting me off.
I'm kidding.
How is Greg tipsy? I'm impressed but slightly disappointed. Yeah, that's generally how it goes.
That's it.
Greg has his tolerance for alcohol is about a sip of anything. Like if you give him a whole shot, he will fall over. It is baffling to me as an Irishman. I don't understand it, but you know, urination. I knew it. Yep, that's Greg. He said he was feeling the rumble. You know, yeah.
We have to start.
Will there be another song like "Genocide for Praise" on the new record? I don't really know what that means. There are a few long songs on the new record with like big long intros and long
Quite as
musical
long and
breaks.
Epic is that one though?
Yeah, but that song is really, really epic. So, hi, Greg. Welcome back.
Hey. I just thought it'd come stand triumphant. What was that question? Genocide for Praise?
Yeah, will there be another song like "Genocide for Praise" on the new record?
In
What? I guess I don't fully know. I were ones that
See, that's what I said. I don't really know what that question means.
long? There's plenty of long.
This is a Majora's Mask hat. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good eye.
Laughing at Brandon.
I don't know.
Is this mine? I like not being in drugs.
You're too drunk to drive, Greg.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not really tipsy. I'm just having a good time.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's faking it.
He's faking it.
Not fit. I'm being myself. Fine.
Do you all often feel Greg's rumble, or are you guys not into that? I only feel Greg's rumble when he's asleep because I haven't crossed that bridge of communication. with him yet. Yeah, it's Danielle. Yeah.
Look, we should be idiots. But we had a lot of viewers there for a second, and then they all pissed off.
I mean, 13.
Yeah, whole lot.
There was like 400 on the Facebook when I had it in my hand.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, really? Yeah.
When, the 1.6 when they did that come out a couple weeks or months before the album?
Weeks.
How long do you know?
3, I believe.
3 weeks. 3 sounds like that's not.
So, Tushal says, Danielle is cool. I like her. I don't know Riley, but you seem cool. And my friend Aaron, if y'all remember him, spent the entire radio show praising Son of Aurelius instead of talking about relevant stuff. We played long ago and Cower before me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it because we're really not relevant. So
That's not true. You're relevant.
We're relevant to Greg. Relevant to Greg's heart.
I
The
love-
only thing Son of Aurelius is relevant to.
B Park, get in here. You know what? It feels good when we get rid of all the questions because I feel like I accomplished something.
You did. You finished the whole list.
All 4.
All 4 questions.
Well, now what?
Well, now
Now you just talk to me.
I wish everybody in this band could sing because this is when we could do like a barbershop quartet.
Well, you're the only one who needs to sing. We can just sing a random pitch and you can sing off of it.
That is really hard. That is
Is Greg? Someone else better read the questions.
Is
I think.
Greg's Rumble nice? What is it like? Would any of you be willing to write an essay on it? I have written several memoirs on Greg's Rumble. I call it the Rumble in the Jungle series, but I use a pen name that I'm not going to tell you, so you have to do some research.
Google is one keystroke away.
As professionals, do you guys recommend recording an EP at a studio instead of a demo to send into major labels? I think that labels are more concerned about the impact that you as a band and your press kit sets on them rather than they are about the quality of your demo. Even though, the better the quality, better quality is always a, desired thing. So if you have the budget to spend, then
I think something different.
do you?
Yes.
Mm.
But I don't want to contradict.
No, please. Let's get multiple opinions
Okay,
on this.
my opinion, which is correct. No, if you put out a better product and it looks more professional, then they know they see you take yourself more seriously than if you just give them something else. Because they think, why are we going to invest in your band if you're not willing to invest in yourselves?
Yeah. Did you learn anything interesting about Megadeth from touring with Act of Defiance? Any cool stories or anything? Not fishing for gossip here, but Megadeth is my favorite band too. What are each of your favorite Megadeth songs?
Most of that we can talk about in person, but not on social media.
Yes. My favorite Megadeth song, though, is Kill the King. Just because that's the first Megadeth song I ever heard, and it's like really the only one that ever stuck.
That's a really hard question.
I can't pick one song.
I can definitely pick one song.
Euthanasia and Countdown to Extinction are my favorite albums, and I like every song on both of those, and I cannot choose one.
Looking Down the Cross, hands down, Looking Down the Cross.
There you go.
I will not hesitate to spam you with questions just to make Greg uncomfortable. At my present state,
Nothing's gonna make him uncomfortable.
I'm good.
Are you halfway down that drink yet?
No, I'm
He's
good.
more than half. He's almost done. He's
I'm trucking through
almost
this.
at the bottom
It's
of the trough.
really good. I want to make these at home.
Kevin Nolan says, Brandon, I still have your license.
Oh yeah, I was drunk and signed my fishing license and gave it to him.
No.
Oh wait, where's my wallet? I have something of his too.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's still in here.
Don't disappoint us, Brandon.
I hope it's still in here.
He's getting something
there
for
it
you,
is.
Kevin.
I guess it's common.
Is that a monkey?
What is that?
Is that
Signed
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's a
It's a
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A card.
My eyes are
Winner, winner.
I think that was Kevin that signed it anyway.
When does the video come out? When does the album come out?
Paige. Vaughn.
I love Paige.
I
You
love
said you were going
Paige,
to
too.
troll us.
Oh, the video that you're in. Is that why you're asking?
She's in both of them.
Oh yeah.
Even though in one she has a role, and in the other one she is just a
bystander.
face in the crowd.
The face one will come out before the other one. The other one, we don't even know what song it's for yet.
So
We haven't even finished mixing the record. When we do that, then we'll know what song to do it, and then we can edit.
Brando, how's it going, bud? So how did you end up feeling about that Necrogoblithon album I recommended? Fan of the drumming at all?
I actually listened to it quite a bit. I like that album quite a bit. It's been a couple months since I've listened to it now, but I did like it a lot.
Oh, great.
Good band.
Oh, Joy,
I'm actually going to put that back on my phone and listen to it again.
Nice.
I need to.
You guys can
Medically?
16 screw each other.
Making Craig uncomfortable is kind of my specialty. Are the Rumble in the Jungle series for sale? I would buy an omnibus. You have to read it backwards like a manga too. You otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Everybody knows I look fantastic in person right now.
Do you guys hang at the merch booth to talk to people? Yes, we do.
Yep.
We do very often. Engage
just-
in talks and drinks and hangs with people.
We're not hard to find.
We know.
And if we are, just ask. We'll come out.
What are each of your biggest musical influences? I have a really big background in black metal and like 90s gangster rap. So both of those things really affect my style and writing process.
But they left out a lot of the shit.
What about you, Corey?
I hate you.
I know. That's not a musical influence. I mean, I guess that could be a musical influence.
Hate?
Hate
It's
is a
like,
big influence.
it's like using, like everything I do, you hate. So you try to not do those things. That's
All right, I'm done with Facebook. Bye.
Why did you get rid of that?
why would you get rid of that?
You had 300 viewers? What?
It's on my data.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't you on the Wi-Fi?
Well, we'll dedicate to these 13.
Well, you know, this has 13 viewers, so that's just as good.
What are your biggest influences in music?
Michael's penis.
Guitars.
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 That's a tough question. That's always a.
That is one question, but
Yes, there is an answer.
there's
But
an answer. Every tough question has an answer.
Hair metal.
That's why math
I
exists.
grew up listening to hair metal, so that's pretty much it.
kinda. but
Kiss.
Music is not very a repetitive thing. I mean. What?
What is it? Oh, you're
Oh, talking
Jungle.
about my Rumble in the Jungle.
The
They
Jungle
are hard
Book.
to find, but whether or not you want to find them is a whole other question. Yeah, very true. If you had to be killed by a metal musician, who would you choose to be your murderer? Danzig. Yeah. Danzig for sure.
Ted Nugent.
Oh, it's not good. There were so many questions.
What the fuck, Michael?
They didn't show up when we were streaming it.
Wow.
Do I need to stream this? Can I stream this from the Allegiant page? Is that what we're doing?
I don't think you can stream it from the Allegiant page.
Yeah, you can. That's what we're doing.
No, really?
Yeah.
Page manager.
I tried, but I couldn't. It wouldn't work.
Are you doing it from Page Manager?
Is that
So
not
don't-
how you're supposed to
I
do it?
tried it from Facebook. I tried it from the page manager. I tried it from the app. I can't find the button.
I'm having a
really good
night. For another 20 minutes.
Why did she leave me? Did Daniel leave? Was I here? Oh, why did she leave me?
I don't know. You're an asshole, probably. Just kidding.
I don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know who we're talking about either.
I have a question.
Another
Oh my God,
son
there
of
were
Aurelius
118
question.
comments on this.
I know.
You have been
None of
pretty-
them showed up.
Son of Aurelius, you've been pretty quiet for about a year now. Is there any news coming up? Do Vince Edwards and Corey have a plan for eradicating humanity yet? I can't speak for Vince and Corey, but no, Son of Aurelius has no plans to do anything as far as I know of. We're all doing different things.
Each man for himself. I'm just kidding.
Release date.
We don't know yet. We will
We had major
provide that
problems.
information as soon as it is available to us.
We had major problems with the artwork.
So,
Put us way behind.
yeah.
So, looking like fall.
How much does it cost to play each venue on average? We get paid to play at venues, and that varies on the tour.
You should never pay to play
Don't pay to play.
anything, because that is a scam.
Yes.
What type of blast beats will be on the album? There's some traditional, like, kind of black metal blast. There's some kind of bomb blast kind of thingies. I don't know. I'm not good with names.
You did some Euro stuff, right?
Yeah. Kind of all different types.
Just play the drums, huh?
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
I just start banging and see what happens.
Yeah.
What are your favorite Nickelback songs? How often does Riley think about death? Insert generic Allegiant meme here.
We were listening to Nickelback last night.
I am always thinking about death. Always. Like 24 hours of every day. I dream about death.
And Nickelback was hilarious.
And my favorite Nickelback song is Too Bad.
We were listening to Nickelback last night when Riley went into 7-Eleven. I put it on.
And I recognized it immediately because I love
And
Nickelback.
he goes, "Is this Nickelback?" And it was fun.
Favorite hair metal bands?
Skid Row.
Let's go with that. Skid Row, huh?
Skid Row, Motley Crue,
White Lion.
Rat, White Lion, Whitesnake, Quiet Riot, all of them.
I plead the fifth.
Kiss.
White Riot.
What? That's not a band.
That's not hair metal.
That's
Oh,
not a band. Sam Kinison is my favorite hair metal band. Guys, I would love to watch your show in Europe. Greetings from Poland. Greetings. We would love to play to you in Poland.
I love Poland.
Have you been there?
No,
Then how do you know?
because everything I've heard about Poland sounds awesome.
Corey, is it possible for you to provide a PDF version of Genocide for Praise bass tabs? It's my favorite song.
I still have it.
If he still has it.
Who is that? Is that trended?
That is Plagued Earth. I don't know who that is, name-wise.
Send an email
I probably
to
have it.
someone.
Send.
Do you have it?
Do I? I thought I had it.
You might.
And
'Cause I don't know if
I can just export it as a PDF.
Where's my face
Yeah.
all red?
I don't know if I still have it.
Are you allergic to the line?
Mitchell's friend
I was probably doing this.
Lorenzo had to work and couldn't watch. He's super bummed. Could we say hi, Lorenzo, real fast?
Hey, Lorenzo.
Hi, Lorenzo.
So,
Favorite metal songs?
Man, that's hard.
Yes, that is Trenton. Okay, for sure. My favorite metal song, off the top of my head, is probably Black Seeds on Virgin Soil by Old Man's Child, because that song fucking shreds. It has been a long time love of
Is
mine.
that Illuminated Spiritual?
No, that is on In Defiance of Existence. It's the third song,
That is.
and it is
my favorite.
really good.
I hit you. Sorry.
What do you want from me?
No, is that an old man child question?
Yeah. No, I mean, unless Old Man's Child is also your favorite metal thing.
Not necessarily, but there's a really good song, and I'm trying to remember what it was, and I'm hoping you'll help me remember.
What?
What album?
How does it go?
Vermin, I think.
Vermin is a good album.
But there's a song there.
I have it on my iPod. I go search it.
God. Start naming songs if you can remember that.
I don't.
I will. Give me a second.
I almost got it. Oh. Not rotating around. Not revolving. Orbiting.
It's gone. It's gone. I have no memory of the track list of that album, but it is a really good album.
Yeah, but Torment's Orbit.
In Torment's Orbit.
I love that song
That is a really good song.
because of the title all alone. You know,
It's very.
definitely
I
Torment's Orbit.
I think
All the
Old Man's
time.
Child is far superior to Dimmu.
I completely agree with that statement. I think that Galder is kind of genius.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess Dimmu is the big bucks, right?
Yeah, probably. Do death metal singers growl in the shower? On occasion. I usually whistle in the shower. It's kind of weird, but that's usually what I'm doing. I whistle like smooth jazz solos when I'm in the shower.
Give us an example.
Like if I'll be like, stuff like that. What are you doing?
That's,
I'm gonna go to my car.
hey,
I'm
that's,
gonna go to my car.
that's Christopher
See ya.
Walken. That's Christopher Walken.
That is Christopher Walken. That's Christopher Walken and Adam Sandler, which means that this is Click, and this is a really bad movie.
But dude,
It's sad, isn't it?
It's just sucks. It's got Adam Sandler in it. It's been made like anything after Happy Gilmore. I guess Mr. Deeds is okay.
Favorite scientist.
Oof. Favorite scientist?
Bill Nye.
No,
God. Neil.
Lawrence Krauss is
yeah,
pretty interesting.
Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan for sure.
I like Neil.
Neil's good. Neil's good. He's like new Carl Sagan.
Yeah, he is. He is new Carl Sagan.
Astrophysics are just really interesting to me. Above not every other scientific field, because medicine is also really interesting to me, but the astrophysicists are generally pretty eccentric and exciting people to listen to talk about their passions.
What else?
Round of applause for astrophysicists. Yeah.
I think he was being an asshole.
Corey is an asshole all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What else do you guys do in the shower? Wash my hair.
I put my forehead up against the wall, like right here, and I think about death.
Lots of thinking. I write a lot of songs in the shower. That's how I came up with the new sonata. It was in the shower,
There you go.
and the new classical guitar piece came up with in the shower.
Did you bring the guitar in there to help
No,
Right.
I write it in my head.
playing guitar in the shower? He actually has a waterproof guitar.
Little known fact about Greg, but he has a fretboard tattooed on his wiener so that when he's in the shower writing songs, he can just kind of like, okay, yeah, I see how this would go. That way he doesn't have to get his guitar split. He's looking big right now.
I'm feeling threatened. I have to be big.
Favorite country song?
My favorite country song is Danielle. No, I don't even know. I couldn't even think of anything clever. I was so derailed by country.
That's probably a country song. Danielle.
Just Danielle.
Some Brad Paisley's like stuff.
I'm amazed that you had a real answer for that question.
I also like "Stay a Little Longer" by the Brothers Osborne,
I don't even know what that is.
or "Country Boy" by that British guy.
You like Dirks Bentley?
That's really weird that there's a country song by a British guy. Because that's not really where country...
I know, and here's the thing: the guy who wrote that, the name's escaping me, but he influenced Randy Rhoads. He's like an amazing guitar player.
Huh. That's kind of like that one band, that one song, I Don't Like Reggae, I Love It, that's just like a bunch of really dorky looking white dudes.
Making really good reggae.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Favorite video games? That's a loaded question for me. I don't think Brandon plays video games.
I don't really play.
He doesn't
Doom.
play video games. Doom is sick. The new Doom looks fucking sick as fuck. Yeah.
I liked Resident Evil.
You liked it.
But this was all like when I was in high school. I don't play video games anymore.
Can Riley put out an album?
Big game hunter.
Can Riley? He likes all the Cabela games.
Farming Simulator.
Same thing. Haven't played those.
Farming Simulator.
I saw that
Sim
at Walmart
15.
the other day. They're on 15.
I know.
Maybe there's 14 before.
No,
it.
that it's the year, jackass.
I don't know.
I do.
You know your farming games.
I know my sim games and how they arrange themselves.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay. Don't fucking question
So
me.
wait, so did they release one every year?
Yeah.
So there's been 2,015 of them, not including what Jesus played.
Farming Simulator BC.
Farming Simulator BC. Oh, dude, someone should totally make a crucifixion simulator where you just like play a character getting the shit kicked out of you and then crucified. Oh my god. So many people would buy it. I'd buy the fuck out of that game.
It's so negative, man.
Oh, eat my dick.
So negative.
Crucifixion was like the #1 way to kill people back then.
Yeah, it was.
No, but you just can't kill yourself.
2 boars and 4 nails?
Yeah.
It's easy. It's fucking economic
You can
execution
never
right
kill
there.
yourself through crucifixion. You can never get the last nail in.
What was Freddie Mercury? A top or a power bottom? He was a top, I think. I think that
Anything he wanted to be.
yeah, basically like if you've ever seen the live at Wembley Stadium performance of them where he's just like, oh, and then like 100,000 people are like, oh, and then he just does that with random musical notes for, a good like 5 minutes. He can do whatever he wants. He's the top of the world. Like his sexual relationship goes so far beyond actual sex that he's just kind of a god. Anyway.
That was very good, Michael. I enjoyed that immensely.
Yay.
I saw another one regarding tops and bottoms.
Jesus Christ.
Where'd it
See,
go?
you
Oh,
guys are taking too long.
Freddie Mercury was Greg's top, but Brandon's bottom. Thank you for answering the question, Danielle. Favorite melodic death metal band? ?
Oh man, that's hard too.
That is a real tough one.
I don't really know who is.
Opeth, when they were still a melodic death metal band, I think made some of the best melodic death metal that has ever been made.
I mean, I'll probably say Slower. With Scar Symmetry coming in a close second.
Yeah, I'd probably say Spoiler.
Old in Flames is really good.
Would Arch Enemy fall into that?
Yeah, Arch Enemy.
I love them.
Carcass.
What features would be in an Allegiant Tour simulation game? Eating lots of fast food and getting diarrhea. That would be like the #1 like quest line. That would be
sick on days from end.
yeah.
Try to sleep as long as possible.
You have to
Trying to sleep without getting woken up. That's a good one. That's
trying to survive a week in a hotel without going insane. Taking Riley to the urgent care.
taking your vocalist to urgent care because he's coughing up blood. That's a good one.
Waking up every 2 hours when the van like hits a bump, thinking that you're dying.
Yeah, try to keep your heart rate below 80 while you think imminent death is nearing via van crash. That's a good feature.
Rumble, start the game.
Loading out in the rain.
Greg, can you describe in detail the experience when Michael dropped his ice cream and thought about death?
Yeah.
Well,
He just really, really wanted ice cream. And then someone dared him. It's like, dude, if you're going to get ice cream, you pile it up there.
That's free.
And it was free. And he went and he did it. And then it fell over. And he actually shed real tears.
he did. He cried.
And never was there a more beautiful man with ice cream all over his face. With tears flowing. And this huge ice cream log just sitting in front of him. It
This
was
is slowly cleaned up.
It was a Hallmark moment.
Yeah, I did. I cleaned it up with paper towels and just kind of picked it up as a whole
And then
log. And it
Mike-
was like cleaning dog shit.
Mike had a little tantrum and took Riley's soda and just filled it with ice cream.
Which I then turned a bad situation into a good one and made a root beer float.
It's winning.
Because I'm not going to let Michael and his bad attitude get me down. Bye, Greg. Bye. Well, Greg's gone.
I'm just going to pee again.
Did you hire Riley because his beard was a good replacement for Ezra's beard? My beard kicks the shit out of Ezra's beard. Don't even get me started on beards. Anyway. Can Riley put out an album of just his shower songs? Yes, I'm working on it. There's still a few production hang-ups, but it's almost done. It's getting there.
What would it be called?
Smooth shower. Or it could be called hot water, or I could call it soap in my eyes blues. There's a whole, that's one of the production hangups. I haven't named it yet. There's so many good names that I can't settle with one.
Did you guys ever have that experience when you're going to the bathroom in socks, and then you're standing there, in position, and then your feet start sliding,
I don't.
and you're like, I gotta finish before I end up like doing the splits? That kind of just happened to me.
Greg, I don't think that's ever happened to me in my life.
Oh.
How do you stand? When you piss, do you like get into like football stance, like but without bending your knee?
You have to be ready.
Does your piss like knock you back when it first comes out? Is it like shooting a shotgun? Does your piss have recoil? Oh my god. I'm learning all kinds of new things today.
Greg, who else have you bottomed for?
I don't even know what that means.
Greg is unfamiliar with the gay community's sexual lingo, Danielle. Have you guys ever considered putting together a tab book? Real question. Can I start asking for Across the Folded Line in the set list again? Favorite manga anime, go. I hear Greg's wiener guitar is a baritone short scale.
Is this all one question?
Yeah. From Kushal.
Tab book. Across the Folded Line is in the next tour. I've already made the next tour set list, and it's already in there. Tab book, we can't find a publisher that'd be interested. So that's why all the tabs are free on the Facebook. And I'm not going to argue with baritone.
My favorite manga anime is, you're going to really hate me for this because It's really generic weeaboo trash. But Dragon Ball Z, I grew up on that shit. It is like my fucking, it's my god and savior, basically. And I don't think anybody else in the band watches anime or reads manga.
I wouldn't even know a name of one.
Yeah, so holding it down for all us nerds out there. That's what I do. No. Greg, how do you hold your piss in on stage if you are walking out of the room every 5 seconds during the hangout? He doesn't drink before he goes on stage.
I never drink.
And so when he
Guys, back me up.
This
If this is the way you acted when you drank, you wouldn't do it that often.
You're right. I wouldn't. I just have a constitution for alcohol. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I've drank.
I've got
I
a lot
think
of
that
practice.
There was a point in my life when I was like really way too young to be drinking, where this would happen to me. but it's been a long time. It's been a long
I
time.
maybe have a drink once every 3 months.
Riley, is that your actual body, or is it Ezra's body that your head is permanently connected to? No, this is actually neither. This is a body that when I lost my head to the guillotine, someone had to dig up a corpse from a graveyard. That's why I'm always wearing long sleeves, because I have these really bad varicose dead body veins all over my arms and legs.
That was a very intricate answer.
From being connected to a corpse as a host for my head, because Ezra took his body back after that photo shoot.
Was that Dale?
Yes, that was Dale.
Old
Man bladder. That's you, Greg. That's you.
Why is everybody picking on me today?
Because you're drunk.
I'm
The scientist answers Alex Filipenko. I honestly don't know who he is. Sorry. We'll get back to that one. Never mind, I guess. Greg, in the gay community, when 2 or more men love each other very much, one man inserts himself into the other. The individual who is being inserted to is known as the bottom. We know you've bottomed for Freddie Mercury, but I'd love to know who else has taken you to Pound Town.
Did she really say Pound Town?
No, that was my creative
okay. I was
addition.
Like, extra points for Pound Town.
Can you guys recommend any off-the-wall underground stuff? Non-potato quality is preferred, but I'm still open to that kind of stuff. I know lots of underground stuff, but it's not really metal. The most interesting underground metal thing that I heard recently was a band that just got signed to Willowtip called Contrarian, and they sound a lot like early era Death with a more like brutal vocalist. It's really good stuff.
How about Tyranny and Throne? Because I also play in that band.
There you go, underground. Why do girls hate metal musicians? That is not true at all. Maybe change your approach. I don't know.
Yeah.
Girls only hate some of us metal musicians.
Yeah, I know a lot of girls who listen to metal and love the men who play it and the women who play it. I don't think metal is a genre segregated thing. In Flames was good melodic death metal band before they crapped out. The Agonist when Alyssa was there. Both good honorable mentions.
Mhm.
Any favorite tips or tricks for any of your respective or perspective instruments? Practice a lot. That's the only real tip or trick that I have ever applied to my personal experience. Practice every day.
Practice a
every
lot.
day.
Practice a lot. Use a metronome.
Yeah.
Ankle weights help for the double bass.
I'm a metal musician and girls hate me. Like I said, you might want to just think about your approach. Basically what I'm trying to say is it's not metal, it's you.
At least in dating advice.
Oh. option on multi-scale guitars and basses, stringers. That's you guys. Corey, Michael, Greg, everyone who's not in frame right now.
What's going on?
Opinions on multi-scale guitars and basses.
I don't really have one.
I've only played one for about like 10 minutes. It felt weird.
What about you, Corey?
My opinion doesn't matter because it's all about what you want to do.
There you go. Corey's a nihilist.
Yeah, like I'm right there. You do what you want. This is America. If you're not in America,
This is wherever you are.
Yeah,
wherever you are,
you can do it.
there you are. Good job, Corey.
Yeah, I've never played one.
Someone needs to change that smoke detector battery. It's driving me crazy. It must be driving. It must be driving one of you crazy.
It's weird.
Don't die in fires, guys. Yeah, it's
They're all connected, so they don't go off batteries. So I don't know why it's beeping.
apparently they're all connected to a larger system and they don't run off batteries. So
There's a battery backup in there. That house like that.
there's a battery backup in there.
Yeah, because when the house catches on fire, the cords melt.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Well, you should take the battery out of all of them. Corey, how can I get faster? Do they sell finger weights?
I started getting faster by going slower.
That is actually how you get faster.
That is.
You have to build the muscle.
With a metronome.
Yeah.
You're not even.
It's just
Corey.
like, it's just like lifting weights. You have to go super slow and build your muscle.
He's my representative.
Corey, Corey, do you ever play fretless or upright?
I played upright in high school, but I haven't since, which
Okay.
I'm bummed out about. But and
Well.
fretless, I do not play one. Do I want to? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't. Yeah, in the context of a Legion, I think in some parts it would be cool, but all the time, I don't know. It has a unique sound, which I don't think is bad by any means, but sometimes I think it gets flubby.
Like I miss you.
But I still like it though.
You're so tired.
What's the deal with the back of David Tarrow's head, and why did I get an invite to like a page about it? The back of David Tarrow's head.
You'll find out.
Yeah, join the page. That's insider information. No, it's when you're recording with someone, oftentimes most of the thing you see is the back of their head, and Dave happens to have a really nice one.
And I was really, really bored.
And Greg got really bored. So when you combine really nice heads with Greg's boredom, you get Facebook pages.
Because it made me laugh a lot. I had to pull over to the side of the road when someone made unsolved mystery set. I was crying.
So on the new record, are the drums all natural sound or triggered like Sean Drover? Oh, take it away, Brandon.
All
Well, he's
triggered.
gonna hate the record anyway, so
You know,
All triggered. It's all fake sounds.
100%.
that's not true.
That's not true.
I did not play any of it.
It's all drum machine.
All programmed.
How long does it take? How long does it generally take to write on a Legion record? Would you stop turning on the television? Jesus Christ.
It's
How long does it generally take to write on a Legion record? Do you guys give yourself a deadline, or are you always just talking about the next musical step and constantly writing? I think definitely B. Greg is really writing a lot of music all the time.
and Mike is as well.
And Mike.
I just think way too much of that music. But we're on a constant 2-year cycle. So every 2 years we put out a record. So 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014, and then 2016.
So sort of a deadline.
All right.
Unless we all die.
I hate you so much,
I'm
Michael.
trying to turn the volume down.
Michael
I hate you.
is so not into this. He's gonna watch TV.
We should die.
We should die in a fire. Thanks, Daniel.
We could be so lucky.
Combining a really nice head with Greg is not a concept I'm unfamiliar with. Thanks again, Danielle.
Wow, she's on.
She's on fire. Happy someone asked about the smoke detector still. It wasn't just me. I've been looking around my apartment and getting pissed. Mission accomplished. It's on opinion on the word moist. I don't understand what everybody's problem with the word moist is. People are like, oh my god, it's such a gross word. And I'm like, I think that pork is a way grosser word than moist.
I've signed off emails with moist. Love it. Moist, Corey.
It's true. Yeah. Yes, I think I've been CC'd on some of those.
Han Solo is gonna come back as a Force ghost. Greg.
Why? Why would he do that? He has no.
He's like the least in tune with the Force of everyone in that series.
Makes no sense. Why would you say such a thing? Damn it, Michael!
Unsolved mysteries, Michael. I guess we are getting asked a lot of questions.
But I will say this: I'm glad Harrison Ford died. Okay, because there's nothing sadder than seeing a 70-year-old Harrison Ford trying to still be an action hero because it was not convincing. Okay, I was sad to see Han go, but at the same time, I was like, well, thank Christ, because that was pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Michael, what did you say those guns were?
Upstairs, top drawer. Anyway.
If you hear a gunshot, that's just Corey signing off.
Boys! He's gonna yell boys before. Oh my god. Okay. Brandon, how did you feel? Oh wait, never mind. I know a local band who doesn't have a demo yet, but refuses to play 20-minute gigs because they don't think it's worth it. Is that silly, or is it just me? Maybe they don't want to get ahead of themselves. It depends on their approach and whether or not it depends on what they're trying to do. I think that in some cases that's really silly, but in other cases it's good. It's good.
I love playing live, so I would play 20 minutes. That's all the time.
Well,
All these questions are unsolved mysteries. With the banana, I think you should certainly
Favorite
try.
books?
what are you guys' favorite books? My favorite book currently, because that is an answer that changes like year to year, is The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea by Yukio Mishima. What is this banana business
He
going
wants
on?
to try to poison himself to death with a banana.
That won't work. Your skull is way harder than a banana.
You know what? I think you need to stop being so negative, Riley.
Okay, be positive about stuff.
I think positive all the time. Root beer float, hello. I'm just a fucking realist. Sorry. So, eat it. Just eat it. Put it in your mouth.
This is the soundtrack that you're eating that banana to.
Favorite books? Anyone
I'm
else?
not kind of like an anxiety attack.
All my books are about bow hunting and butchering animals, so I'm sure most of you have not read them.
Whoa. It's weird.
Oh my god, Michael, what the hell is on right now? What is this?
This is the soundtrack.
Theme from Downton Abbey.
Oh my god.
What are your day jobs?
I'm a musician. I'm really curious to ask this to professional extreme metal musicians. Any advice on balancing a day job with writing, practicing, and even finding the money and time to record and tour? Oh, man. Yeah, that's a fucking question.
It never ends.
Yeah, it never ends. I have to jump from day job to day job because being in a professional touring band has extreme time requirements that are not conducive to being in a touring band. So, or holding down a
If
real
you're in
job. That's what I
Whitechapel,
meant
you
to say.
still have a day job.
Yeah, it gets
That's
to a
not-
point where you no longer have to have a day job, but
Still.
Chuck Billy just quit his day job.
Wasn't he a trucker?
He was a truck driver.
that's not really a day job. That's like a career. He did good. Good job.
Chuck Billy.
Yeah.
Corey,
I'm sure everyone knows I work on a farm. I post about it on Facebook all the time.
It's hard, you
You
know.
just got a raise.
They're really supportive. They love me.
Corey, answer the question because you are so
Answer
negative.
the.
I don't think Corey should answer this question.
What is your day
because I
job?
will destroy his dreams.
Yeah.
If you okay,
Take
take
this
it with a grain of salt.
that he is Corey. Just take it that way.
If you are prepared to eat shit, have your bank come after you, and have your cell phone shut off every so often, then music is the right choice.
If it's important to you, you'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're willing to give up, if you're willing to sacrifice a lot of things for it, then cool. If you're not, then don't do it. You can't do it for the intent of money.
My degree was in music, so I've set up my life for music. So being a teacher, I can support myself that way.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Does it support you all year round, like constantly enough for it to be a? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
At this point in Leach's career, yes.
Kushal says truck Billy.
Last year,
You guys, everybody shut the fuck up. Kushal says truck Billy. Truck Billy, guys.
I hope
but
it says
he
that
had
on the side of
really
his truck.
choices of pants. Remember he had like those like teal.
I have seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Go down to the third one. Sorry.
I'm confused.
You're good.
This one?
Read and watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because there needs to be an Allegiant song called Beneath the Sky Seemingly About to Fall, assuming that Riley does lyrics now, does he? Gruesome also sounds like Early Death if you're interested. I'll check Gruesome out. I have seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They're actually, I want to say the new episodes are coming out and that it's new issues and episodes are coming out. But yeah. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is good shit. It's right up there with like One Punch Man in the like weird, kind of satirical anime stuff. I like it a lot. Okay.
And Riley does write lyrics now. Did you answer that? I just thought
Ezra says, "Thank you for giving me my body back. You wouldn't want it. It smells worse than that corpse. Eek and honk. Also, I'm beating off in Corey's closet right now." Well, there you go.
I may or may not frequently masturbate in my closet.
It's because that's where you can hang the belt from the thing and wrap it around your neck, and then you can try to go out like David. You can go out like David Carradine.
That's Miles' house.
That's the guy from
Crap.
DXS?
David Carradine? No, he's not the guy from NXS.
But didn't he go out that way?
I think he did go out that way. It's a common way to go out. People with the
Oh, you're
self-
talking about Kung Fu guy.
Yeah, Kung Fu guy David Carradine. Yeah, he played Bill in Kill Bill, among many other things. in the
NXS
80s.
and Kill Bill.
They like to get choked
In the closet.
in the closet.
You say closet?
I did.
I've noticed the best sound guys are usually assholes about how they focus on the front of house sound. Have you guys experienced this too? Every sound guy is a totally different machine. Some of them are really nice, and some of them are total dicks. Some of them are totally set in their ways, and some of them are willing to kind of compromise dynamics for your sound. It is a total pick of the luck of the draw kind
And
of deal.
some of them piss me off so much I kick their monitors off the stage.
Yeah, there you go, Greg. Destroying sound equipment.
He was hurting my ears.
Oh, there you go. So me and my guitarist are 45 minutes apart, and my drummer is in Tennessee. Could you guys help me find a decent way to record, or at least an idea? Pick a good studio, and then invest in like a frequent flyer mile card and start buying lots of gas and groceries. There's not really any easy way around distance, but you know, just opt for the cheapest route if you're trying to be cost effective. Brandon lives in Illinois and I live in California, and the rest of the band is in Denver, so we have to spend lots of money on plane tickets. There should be a movie about David Carradine's death called Die Hard. I think that's already a movie.
Die harder.
Die Harder.
That's still a movie.
Oh man. It is called autoerotic asphyxiation. Thank you, Joe.
I really like Brandon being in charge of this because since he never talks, he's still involved.
What are your guys' favorite movies? My favorite movie is The Godfather. I fucking love that movie. Godfather 2 is almost just as good, but
Terminator 2.
Gladiator. Because the music is so good.
Greg, you are whispering.
I know, but it's like
It's a secret.
Oh, okay. You have to read Greg's lips.
Okay. Gladiator, I left the movie theater and went out and bought the score immediately. I've never done that for any movie.
Awesome.
I did that for Braveheart, but much after the fact.
Greg,
Hey,
you said you were a music teacher. Do you mean a high school music teacher or maybe a guitar teacher? Also, does Allegiant provide any personal income to you guys? No, Allegiant does not provide any personal income to us.
I blew all of the money I made on the last tour on guns. Pretty much, I just plan to not make money, so when I do make money on tour, I just blow it on dumb shit.
I am a guitar teacher, but I do sometimes sub at high schools.
There you go.
It's an 8-hour loop of office noises.
Oh my god.
It's that MRP.
Thoughts on Midnight Meat Train? Go. That's like the best worst horror movie ever.
It was on last night. I watched it.
Me and my roommate decided that we wanted to make a spin-off series about meat planes. Where like the first 20 minutes is just like a bunch of people boarding an airplane and like focuses on maybe 2 or 3 people and like they're, shows them in different kind of obvious scenarios of like what their professions are, like why they're on an airplane. Very like Final Destination beginning kind of thing. But then as soon as it starts to take off, they all start getting like skin grafted to the inside of the plane. And it's like, yeah, meat plane. And it's like, you're going to just think that the whole movie is about like people getting eaten by this plane. But then the next like 2 hours is just like this like meat plane and his family and like his like problems with his 401k and his retirement plan and all these kinds of things. He's trying to like move up in his career, but he can't. It'll be really good. It'll be really good.
Stoked for Fallujah's new album. I don't really listen to him that much, so
I am not stoked for Fallujah's new album.
Who?
I'll check it out, but
Who?
I'm not really familiar with him.
Never really been my cup of tea.
Man, you're being so nice.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
What?
So I've listened to that Cobalt, the
Cobalt
album
Yeah.
like 7 times.
Dude, Cobalt's really fucking good.
Yeah, like Gin I thought was good, but it wasn't like woo. But this new one, I'm like, holy shit, it's really good.
Really good.
Yeah, Cobalt is a really good American black metal band. Like really, really good. David Taro also recorded all of their material, which is pretty awesome. Why do people need to ask about the Midnight Meat Train? It's in Corey's closet right now.
Yeah.
Dude, we should both eat.
Like 2 canned beans.
What albums have you enjoyed listening to this year?
This year?
Like new ones?
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Cattle Decapitation's last album, but I don't think that came out this year. I think that might have come out at the end of last year.
I'm horrible at keeping up with like new stuff.
Yeah.
I just kind of find it.
That Contrarian album also came out like at the very end of last year, like mid-November. I've been listening to that a shit ton this year.
The new Megadeth is alright. New Anthrax, can't do it. Dream Theater, it's a huge disappointment. Huge disappointment.
You didn't like it, huh?
No.
Too many songs, not enough focus on quality.
36 songs, and I couldn't tell you one of them.
Will there be a Biomech 3?
Not on this next record, but it's definitely an idea.
Depends if something else comes along that kind of fits the idea of Biomech.
Yep.
But I don't think so. I kind of tapped out all the musical themes in that.
Next East Coast tour.
We do not know yet, but you'll know as soon as we do.
Well, maybe a little bit later. Though.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later. Nah. In episode 7, Han Solo shoots a stormtrooper without looking. He also survives the asteroid field when the odds are 725-1. So take that, Greg.
Nonsense. Nonsense. I stand by his death, though. I think you're all right because I know he's contracted for the next 2. So they got to bring him back, but I don't think it makes sense at all.
Why did the Coward Before Me video have a more shaky camera than Taken 3? I can't answer this question. I wasn't there.
Am I the only one that can't answer that one? Yes, I am. Because we were young and stupid, and we thought it was intense.
I don't even know if I've even watched it.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it.
Really, guys?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. The only Allegiant songs I know are the ones I've had to learn to play live. And the ones I've written for the new album.
I'm so upset
I know.
at everything
I
right now.
know.
It was the first music video we ever did, and we edited it ourselves, so it was a lot of trying to be intense, and yeah.
You were going for a Blair Witch effect.
My hair was really awesome in that video.
Mm-hmm.
It's before I cut it.
I hope to see you guys next time you hit Atlanta. Opening for you guys was on my bucket list. Hit me up if you're ever in the area.
Love Atlanta.
Atlanta was a great time.
Always amazing time.
Yep, I had a great time there. Best U.S. black metal.
Cobalt is fucking like probably my favorite one.
I didn't even know there was
I can't really stand like Death Heaven and Liturgy in those bands. They're just really not very good in my opinion.
There's one Abigail Williams album that I love.
Yeah, it's a good one too. But most black metal that is worth listening to comes from across the pond.
Yep.
Greg, do you wear a sweater vest when you substitute teach?
I do not, actually. I do not even own one. I may
What
not
do
even
you
own
wear
a
then?
sweater. I wear this.
DSI shirts and
Do a high school
Yeah.
substitution stash?
Yeah, I kind of don't really dress any different.
well, there you go.
Because the high school would be DSA, so it's Denver School of the Arts, so.
How much beer has Park had at this point? None. He's had
We've had no beer.
one Moscow Mule,
And it's
and there's still some
Yeah.
muling to be done.
I'm muled out, but I'm back. So, like, being even.
I would take another one
That was
if Michael
really
Stencil
Michael.
would make me another one.
I would totally do that.
Anyway.
He is so annoying. Point the computer at him. Look at him. Look how irritated he is at life, ladies and gentlemen.
Give you a home and feed you.
Put a roof over your head.
You haven't,
You haven't fed me.
you haven't
You need to feed me.
There wasn't lime in there either.
It's everybody's line, baby. Oh.
Will there be a Clockwork Orange like eyes taped open old video learning experience for Riley and Brandon? God, I hope so. God.
You will watch this video and you will like it.
You're gonna watch next Terra. You're gonna like it.
Yeah. Here's a little background on those 2 videos. I think I paid for the whole thing, both of those videos. I had to pay a couple $100 in camera rental fees.
There you go.
Yeah. And we did it in one weekend. I remember we had the Coward Before Me, first day video shooting. The next day we had live video shooting where we did next to Terra, which that was a horrible gig. It was a train wreck of a gig, but it looked really good, obviously. And we went back to finish up Cower before me. Then the next day we were supposed to play Colorado Springs, but the amount of headbanging that I did over those 3 days, I could not move. I was bedridden for 3 days.
Well,
Yeah.
I like that statement down there. Riley and Brandon look like disappointed parents with their drunken child Greg in the back seat of their car.
I'm even healed now. Okay?
It's like the cool parents that said, if you ever get drunk, call me. But then when you do call them, they're like, God, I can't believe you.
Oh God. Oh.
Bring Stancy Pants into the chat.
Stancy Pants. Your public.
I don't care if it's against his
I'm
will.
right there. I mean, he's right there. He just stole a lamp.
Now he took the lamp. I read Greg's lips and saw Corey's genetic material. LOL, cum shots. Someone please explain. Also, does the Legion cost you guys money? How can we as fans help you out the most financially? Buying merch at shows? Also, Krieg is killer US black metal. Do you guys book yourselves? No, we don't book ourselves. We have a booking agent.
Everybody's hating on me tonight.
I don't know. That's Kushal, by the way.
Oh, it's just him. Okay.
It's, there's nothing new there.
There, okay. Thanks. My eyes, my old age.
Yeah, for sure.
There's so much like.
It sometimes costs us money,
I just said thank you for
you're
that.
It doesn't really cost.
but we generally break even these days.
Yeah, we don't spend much money nowadays. When you first start out, you spend a lot of money.
I mean, the Legion.
No, personally.
I mean, I spend money on tour, but it's just like
you're not at home.
extra stuff.
Food.
Yeah.
There's a lot of expenses.
That's true, but
There's a lot of
if
expenses.
I was at home, I'd be buying food.
Well, true, but you'd be buying groceries.
Love you, Riley. I love you too, Joe.
You know what I mean?
Wants to try to swoop in with the dictionary, by the way. Oh, I know. Autoerotic asphyxiation is
I love
it's a rarely talked about lethal phenomena. Not sure if anyone has asked this, but could you talk about your vocal influences, both screaming and cleans? I love your clean singing, and some of it reminds me of Tool. Thank you, Joe. I really like Maynard as a vocalist. He is an amazing singer. Definitely an influence for sure. I've never really known how to define the whole influence thing. I think that it's just what I like warm up with and what I practice to. Lots of Queen and Pink Floyd. Modern day influences would be like Richelieu and Carnival, and like Steven Wilson and Opeth. Definitely Maynard. I listen and practice to a lot of like crooners like Sam Cooke, like soul stuff like Curtis Mayfield and things. Mike Patton for sure. Yeah, Mike Patton for sure. The thing is, I don't really practice to Mike Patton, nor does he really influence my style. I just really admire him for being so good. He's like one of my favorite singers. No. But yeah. And then as far as screaming goes, when I was first starting as just a wee lad of like 14, I was practicing to lots of like Cradle of Filth to get like my high range up. I started kind of dipping into like Vital Remains to get some lows, and then again Opeth, Michael Ockerfeld, his range has always been very close to where mine rests naturally. So yeah, all those guys. If you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be? I'd be a whisk or a blender because I'm really loud.
Pasta arms.
Pasta arm?
Yeah.
Michael would be a pasta arm.
Because nobody understands you until you're useful.
Oh.
I don't know. I just saw mine. I was like, okay.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'll be a toaster, I guess. I don't know.
If you're a toaster, then why would you have a setting that just burns it? Why would you-
Oh my God, Brandon smiled for like 30 seconds.
Because I want to ruin things.
Well, that's the end of
Michael.
that. No more smiles.
Never again. Ezra wants to know what you put in the mules, Michael, because he's gonna judge you because he can do that. Because
That's what like regular shit.
vodka, ginger beer, and lime, and
Yep,
ice.
that's it.
That is it.
Like I don't know if I got the proportions right.
Just good to me. If you had to decide who's the prettiest member in the band,
Dad.
well, why don't you tell us who's the prettiest member?
Michael's
in
for
the
sure the prettiest member of the band. That's like not even a question. Michael's gorgeous. He's pretty like a 35-year-old lesbian who hikes a lot.
It's just the hair. On a good day, it looked like the date Ellen DeGeneres, but not like Portia.
I think Ellen DeGeneres would be super into you, Michael.
On a good day, it looked like Tig Notaro.
Eh.
That girl. Basically, yeah, I've been told that forever. I have lesbian hair.
There you go.
Yeah.
What did you say?
He has lesbian hair.
People grow his hair out.
I want to if it wasn't so greasy and took 2 years.
How long was it before you got signed? I watched the Cannibal Corpse documentary, and they were signed in about a year after being officially called Cannibal Corpse. Michael says 2 years, but he...
Well, no, I thought they were asking like when I joined.
Oh, no.
Like
No.
when I joined like 2 years ago.
Just the band, as far as being a band and getting signed, and how long it took after being a Legion.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, that's a Greg question.
2 years.
2 years.
I mean, I joined the band in 2007. We changed our name in 2008. And then we get signed in 2009, so
I guess 1 year.
it's 1 year since we became a Legion.
What was the hardest part of learning a Legion song / stepping into the band's established roles, Riley, Brandon, and Mike? Memorizing lyrics is always kind of a pain. The vocal style was something I was already pretty familiar and well-versed in, so it wasn't really too hard to hit the notes, you know what I mean? But lots of lyrics on some of these songs, really, really long songs. Building vocal cues and establishing, thank you, Michael, establishing, memorization techniques
Take a break.
to
Thanks, though.
to learn all the material in a relatively short period of time was the hardest part for sure.
How about you, Brandon?
Just memorizing all the songs and then flying across the country to play with people I'd never met before.
There you
That
go.
was kind of.
What about you, Michael? Tilt it towards Michael.
Oh hey, I'm here. I think the hardest part was learning a couple tapping techniques that Ryan did that I had never attempted before. It's like the fucking Aaron calls it waterfalls, like the.
Oh yeah, like in
the solo for Behold, it's that technique. And that one, as soon as you get it, it's not too hard. It's just all about timing and being able to just mute notes and stuff like that. So it's just some techniques and stamina.
Nice. What is your advice on having better stage presence? Don't stop moving. Nothing is more boring than watching someone stand in one fucking spot, regardless of what they're playing.
I know you have long hair, so let that shit out.
Yep. Fucking circle bang. Practice circle banging in the shower when your neck is all warm. Just don't hit your head and then sue me for the bad advice. I asked this last time, but Greg gave me a poopy answer. Who is the coolest person you guys have ever met at a show? I saw an 80-year-old guy in wingtips and a super expensive suit moshing to Cattle Decap, and he's kind of my inspiration. That's not very inspiring.
Who is this?
This is Danielle.
Okay. Between her and Kushal, I'm just fodder tonight.
You are. It wasn't with Allegiant. It was while I was on tour with Son of Aurelius, and I met this guy who was really, 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 really high on Robitussin cough syrup, and he was like dancing really close. He was like the only person there. It was like a totally dead show, and he was dancing like super up on everyone. And after the show, he explained to us that his name is Dark Clark because he is a dark-minded person. And then he continued to dance and talk to himself before literally like sprinting down the street. And he is definitely the most interesting person I've ever met at a show before.
Oh wait, I totally thought of an answer for that one.
What?
But
The
does
Neil
it
deGrasse
count?
Tyson one?
No, for the interesting person at the show.
Oh, interesting person?
But does it count if they were outside of the venue and not at the show?
Yeah, totally.
Shoe Liquor in Tampa.
Well,
I thought the shoe liquor is in Austin.
No, it's in Tampa, by the Orpheum. Because so it's this dude, and if you've ever played in Tampa at the Orpheum, you know him because he goes around. He's like, "Oh, your shoes are cool. Can I see like the bottom of them?" He was like, "Okay," and then he just goes up and licks your shoe.
nice. That's how you get hepatitis.
That's how you get lots of things.
So you get a tapeworm.
Yep.
I stepped in dog shit earlier. Go down a little bit.
Oh, I already clicked one. Most
Oh, you already
unexpected-
clicked one. Oh, most unexpected piece of musical equipment broken at a crucial time. Faulty mic cables are like the bane of my existence. Sometimes I will like scream into a microphone and nothing, just totally nothing. So I have to do like one of these moves with the cable until it like gets back into the right spot. But that has not happened in a very long time.
I, at some point, have broken every piece on any drum or cymbal or pedal or anything. And there is no good time for that to break. So, yeah.
Thoughts about pre-show music lessons for fans? I think I've seen a couple of those happen. This guy, hit him up. He'll do the thing if we're in your neck of the woods. Yeah. I'm also a vocal coach in my spare time, so there's also that.
I'll give you my secrets for free because I have none.
Brandon's just gonna tell you to practice
Yeah.
and then ask for $100.
Or 14 Bud Lights.
I asked Guthrie Govan for a picture after his sound check, and he said that you were in between him and his spoon getting cold, but that he'd take a picture. Is that rude, or are you a dick? I don't think it's either. I think that it's normal for fans to want to get pictures and autographs from the people that they admire. And I think that he was maybe a little forward in letting you know that his food was getting cold, but that he stopped to take a picture with you, and that's cool. It could have just been his brand of humor. I've heard he's a pretty interesting dude. I had a friend.
Is not good.
I heard a friend who met him, and he drew a pig in his autograph. Like, he signed it and then like drew a little cartoon pig, and she still doesn't know why. But she made all the rest of the members of Steven Wilson's band draw pigs on her CD. So, you know, I think he's just a weird, hilarious dude. Any popular brands of equipment that any of you guys don't like for any reason? Not really meant to bash anyone, just interested to see what things don't appeal to you. I think that there's kind of like musical equipment kind of goes in tiers, and that there's like kind of an introductory tier to get you used to like how equipment works. And at this point, I wouldn't really use any of that stuff. Like any $100 Boss pedal or like a Digitech vocal pedal or anything like that isn't really my cup of tea these days.
Vic Firth, I have not had good luck with drumsticks. They just feel weird to me. They don't last long. Other than that, I pretty much stick to Pearl. I don't really try anything else because I know I like them.
Yeah.
If it works, keep with it.
Riley, what did you think of the new Trailer Park Boys season? Do you mean season 9? Because that one's great. The Liquor Snurf is fantastic. I'm glad that they moved from primetime Canadian television to Netflix, because seeing Mr. Leahy's blue genitals stuffed into a toilet paper tube is probably like one of the highlights of my life. Oh. Kylo Ren has an 8-pack. He sure does.
Who's that?
He's in the new Star Wars movie. He's like the antagonist guy. He also could probably fly with his ears. So, you know, you take the good, you take the bad. Favorite food and favorite drink. Carne asada fries are my favorite food, and my favorite drink is chocolate milkshakes for sure.
Favorite food? Meat, steaks, preferably off of a deer.
Venison.
Panda Express!
Yeah, Greg loves Panda Express.
Favorite drink? Non-alcoholic. I drink a lot of tea. Alcoholic, cheap beer like Natural Light.
Nasty ice. Steel
Man,
Reserve
I don't
211.
know that shit, that nasty ass. Shit. So you could.
Greg, I know you're into thrash. What do you think of Silosis?
I actually have not listened to him.
Wow.
I've heard only good things, though. Way to input there, Corey. Oh, there's more.
Long hair, you cut it off. Well,
For shame.
say goodbye to your stage presence. When were we in Tampa?
Early
Arsis,
2015, you guys were in Tampa last?
Arsis tour.
Yeah.
So September of 14, I think.
Didn't you guys do that? When was Get Wrecked?
That was April of last year.
Yeah.
But we didn't hit Tampa then.
We owe Tampa a show.
Yeah. Riley, will you take me under your wing? This is Trenton, by the way. Don't know if you remember me. Of course I remember you, Trenton. That was a great night. Fucking, yeah, I'll take you under my wing. We'll talk. Hit me up on my personal Facebook, and I will talk to you about vocal things. Neil deGrasse Tyson riddle. If Pinocchio declared, "My nose is about to grow," what would his nose actually do? Because if it doesn't grow, it means he was lying. And if it should have grown, if it does grow, it means he was telling the truth and it shouldn't grow. That is what we call a logical fallacy, and it doesn't have an answer, unfortunately.
What?
Brandon, should Wade Boggs challenge? Oh, Brandon should challenge Wade Boggs on his next fight. I think that's what that is supposed.
Who's Wade Boggs?
I thought he was a bass.
Oh, he should Wade Boggs challenge on his next flight. I don't know what the Wade Boggs challenge is. Does anyone?
Oh yeah, it's
What is it?
let's drink 40 beers, and then go. I think it was like you have to go hit a home run the next day.
Well, there you go.
We can watch the episode after this.
All right.
Okay. I'll try it.
Sorry.
No, I do not.
Do any of you know the proper procedure for balancing a drive shaft? No.
But I'm really hoping that you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Aaron, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Aaron, what's wrong with the drive shaft?
It vibrates a little.
Well. Just a comment. Oh, never mind. Watch Wade Boggs Challenge, watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep.
What season is that? It's got to be one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 10.
Okay. I think I've only watched up through season 9.
Okay. We'll watch it.
Corey's foot is going to give me a seizure. Actually, that's
That
Michael's
is Michael's foot.
Wrong pursuit.
And he clearly doesn't care about your seizures.
over there.
Corey has been just dicking around on his cell phone for the past 40 minutes, not talking to anyone.
And farting a lot.
And farting a lot.
Well, I was sick of living my life on my knees over there since how my life. Oh, it's back over here. Sick of standing.
Oh,
Sick of on my knees.
There you go.
If you say "there you go" one more time,
Hey, Corey.
I'm gonna fucking slip.
There
I'm sorry.
you go. There you go, Corey. There it goes. You gonna try to bludgeon yourself with a banana
I'm
again?
gonna bludgeon you with it.
It's still not gonna work because my skull is harder than a banana too. Oh God.
Oh, that sounded like
Thank
a
you.
hit.
It did. It made a thud. And now this banana is probably bruised. I hope you feel good about yourself. You fucking monster.
Greg, this is the kid who moved to Sweden. Upon looking at your profile picture, I'm 99% sure you are my father.
Greg, you have a long lost love child. Illegitimate Swedish children.
I will. I'm happy to adopt or claim what's rightfully mine.
You got a child, use it.
You got a child.
Is,
Use
Krog-
it.
is Krogerine going to be a more common occurrence? As long as Chad Kroger is alive, we will never run out of material, so yes.
Even if he's not live, screw it.
Yeah.
It's still,
Once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
there's like a 5-year surplus at least.
And then when I run out, I'll
Dead
just start
Chad Kroger
screenshotting videos. So, yeah, there's no end to that.
No end in sight.
Worst thing you have done on a tour?
I don't know.
Depends on where your gauge on good and bad is.
Yeah.
Just laughs.
One time I pooped on a public park bathroom door because it was locked at 6 a.m. I don't know if that counts as bad more than like an emergency. But someone cleaned it up. I went to go show it off to the rest of my bandmates and it was gone. So I guess that's kind of bad. Someone had to clean my shit off a wall.
I can't think of anything I wouldn't do at home. So
Yeah.
I have not ever tried UFIP symbols.
There you go.
I've never actually seen one in person. Aren't they from like not here? So yeah, I've never even had the opportunity to play one. Corey, any hip problems on tour?
Do you have hip problems on tour, Corey?
If I get stuck sleeping in the front seat,
Yeah.
this is a general occurrence. If
Yeah.
I get stuck sleeping in the front seat, yes. Or if I drive a lot, then yes.
Which both happen regularly.
Like pretty much all the time.
There you go.
There you go. So yes, Corey has lots of hip problems on tour.
But I mean, it's better than the previous situation.
Yeah.
Let me screw. That was just no.
How much money would it take to hire a professional crab corer?
Well, there's only one, and his name is Miles.
And you know,
He's retired.
he is retired,
He is no longer going on
going
tour with us.
going to be accompanying us on the road.
which is super sad.
It is a sad state of affairs.
But he can't afford.
But
to
if
do
he's
it.
home, he may be available for hire for birthday parties and bar mitzvahs.
And we've lost the crab suit, right?
Okay,
It was found.
It was found.
Where was it?
It was so that tub that I used to build the merch
Yeah.
that I brought here. It was there with the W costume.
Oh,
I didn't put it in that tub.
There you go.
that's good.
That's okay.
I'm glad we found it.
Yeah, it was found.
How can Corey have hip problems when he isn't hip in the first place? Oh! The O was a part of the comment, by the way.
Oh, I thought that was your commentary.
No. My commentary is, why haven't you hung yourself from that short lamp already?
He'd still be touching the ground.
I'm taking it all down with me.
Oh, okay. He's going to wait till he's driving the van again.
99% sure
airplane.
Greg is a lot of people's father. You got a lot of kids?
Lots of
0 children.
illegitimate children. 0 children that he's willing to claim. He's like a wolf. Like, once they're out of the womb and he's like touched them once or twice, then he never wants to see them again. Riley, I want to talk to you about JoJo on Facebook, but you're at Max Friends. Will you start up an artist page like Greg? How is Miles? I have an artist page that I don't think it's published. I'm waiting for the right time. I'll just go try to find a deactivated page and delete it and then add you, Kujal. I think that'll probably be easiest. And we already talked about Miles.
He's doing well though, right?
Miles retired? Yes.
Yeah.
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 He's
He's
Doing his thing.
living.
Threshold.
How much does a music video cost? Something like Threshold of Perception.
That was just
nothing.
0. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
We
they
just
just
happened to be on a beach with a camera.
filmed that.
Guys,
per
you guys ever
chance.
wonder what our music video budget is? It's 0. We've never had a budget. Everything's either come out of our pocket or we got it for free.
No. Quickest way to skin a squirrel, go.
Shotgun.
Oh,
Oh God! Whoa!
Cut across his back end, step on his tail. Pull up. You probably already know that.
you go.
Hashtag drive-by. Oh,
Oh, that's a
Oh,
brutal one, Michael. Michael just crop dusted us, which means he ran by and farted, and it smells really bad. Okay, I think we only have a couple questions left before we call this. I forgot his name, but are you guys going to take Max, is his name, on tour to be your sound guy? The last time I saw you guys, you sounded the best. We would love to take Max on every tour that we can, but he is expensive because he does great work. So it kind of all depends. But yes, we would love to continue to take him.
we've already talked
with us.
about it. It's
Yeah.
just if we can afford it, then yes, he's coming.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just a comment. You are my favorite band to come out in too many years. Love all 3 CDs and the EP, and can't wait for this new CD. Hoping for the pinnacle of success for you all. Thank you, because I'll never be able to replace the hours of entertainment. Thank you, Dale. We appreciate it. That is a good note to end our hangout on. Fucking yeah. All right.
That's
Well,
it.
That's it. See you guys
Yay.
later.